Brian, a brand new inclusive and accessible park is coming to Reidsville that all children can enjoy, and it's the first of its kind in Rockingham County. To tell us more about it this morning, I'd like to welcome Judy Yarbrough. She's the Reidsville City Marketer. Thank you for joining us, Judy.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. So tell me, how did this whole idea of this new park come about for you guys?
Well, it was very interesting, the process of how this happened. So we had a resident who called us and wanted to donate an airplane to us. And the process went from there. But we had originally thought about doing an all-inclusive park a couple of years ago. We applied for some grants, did not get them. And so we kind of put it on the back burner. But when this resident came to us and said, "We've got an airplane that I want to donate to you," it was my late husband's. It's sitting in our backyard. It's a small plane. It's not a very big plane. So it's sitting in our backyard, and we want to, would love to have y'all use it somewhere like in a park so that kids can learn about airplanes. And so we thought about that and figured, that might be a very interesting thing to add to one of our parks. And then we started having meetings, and the next thing you know, it snowballed into the resident giving us this airplane to an all-inclusive park.
Wow. Is the plane something that the kids can climb on and really kind of interact with?
Well, no.
Okay.
And here's why. Because when you put the plane inside of the park itself, it then has to be inspected by the state for playground safety. And that is a very extensive process. And, that's really something that needs to be made for that.
Okay.
So we have a reality show filmed here. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's called Toy Makers. It's a great show. David Ankin owns the show, and he makes what I call big boy toys. And they're cars, very, very fast cars. And Jay Leno's got one. They're, at any rate, he went out with us and looked at it and said he could fix it up for us, get it to a point where it would be safe, but we're going to raise it up off the ground so that kids cannot play on it. It will be at the entrance to the park, not inside the park. But the whole park theme centers around aviation.
Okay. Now, are there other local organizations that have kind of teamed up together to make this all happen? Is it a group effort?
Absolutely it is. We couldn't have done it without the group effort. So
Good.
The Rotary here in Reidsville is getting ready to come up on their 100th anniversary, and they had $100,000 that they wanted to donate to a project. We are also getting ready to do another project. We've got many projects in the works, but another project that we're doing with a clock tower. Next year is our 150th anniversary, and so we're going to be doing a celebration all year. And originally they had wanted to give the funding to that, but that clock tower is already paid for. So they said, well, let's do it to something else. And so we approached them about giving it to the all-inclusive playground, and they were all for it. And the Kiwanis here in Reidsville is also coming up on an anniversary, and they had wanted to purchase a $50,000 swing. It's a very specific swing to put in one of our parks. And when they found out about this, they said, let's put it in the all-inclusive park.
Oh, great.
So those two organizations were vital for it as well.
The renderings look like such a great time. How do you think this will kind of change, families' outings at the park in Reidsville, or, even people from around the Piedmont Triad to come and visit?
Well, I think, one, it's going to be an amazing park. It will be completely all-inclusive. We have involved the community in this, in that we have asked for suggestions. We've worked with the Rockingham County Partnership for Children to find out from parents that have handicapped children and special needs, what kind of things do we need, amenities in this park, that you don't find in other parks. And we have been amazed at the information that we have received. We got a email the other day from a lady who said, I have an adult handicapped child, and when I go in these bathrooms and I need to change my child, there is not the equipment that I need, and I have to put my child on the floor. And that's just not right. So we're going to accommodate as much of it as we can. We're super excited about it. It's going to be a great park. And you know, it's a wonderful thing for special needs kids to be able to play with other kids. You know, kids don't see barriers the way other people do. And so I think it's just going to be a great thing. And another thing to think about is, you know, you might have a handicapped parent that's never been able to swing with their child, and now they're going to be able to.
Aww.
So it's a really cool thing.
It is. And Judy, it's been such a pleasure having you on our show and speaking with you. I want to make sure that people can keep up with all the developments on the opening date. So how can they do that?
Well, we will have it posted on our city website, which is reidsvillenc.gov. You can also find out information at our tourism website, which is riseupreadsville.com. So all that information will be there. We're hoping that this project will be finished by the end of the year. That is our hope, that we can get it done, and we are moving rapidly. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that the Reidsville Area Foundation gave us $150,000 for this project as well. So the whole project itself is about a $700,000 project. So it's a big deal. Yeah.
Good investment. Judy, Reidsville City Marketer, thank you so much for joining us here on The Local Vibe.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Stay with us, folks. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.